Hello there, fellow armchair generals, and welcome to another episode of Grand Tactician Civil War. It is June 4th, 1862. The last time I was actually playing, I made a mistake. I did not record the session, but yeah, it was a small battle, a battle between Army of Washington and the Army of Tennessee, or actually West Tennessee. Now we still don't have all the troops recruited, so the army was way smaller when it engaged in a fight. But yeah, it was such an awesome fight. But yeah, I'm not gonna reload back and fight it again because it's impossible to repeat the same kind of action that I had in this battle. It was one of the best, if not the best battle with small armies that I've ever had in game. So yeah, I feel kinda sad, but anyway, I think you guys are more interested in bigger battles. So, first of all, let's go and check the strategy map. National morale is higher on our side, support on the enemy. Morale of armies, interesting. The enemy morale is quite high. We do field quite a lot more men than the enemy does. Yeah, casualties. Let's say we have 30,000, they have, let's say 80,000, so two and a half-ish. More casualties on the enemy side. Trade warfare doing fine, and weapons industry, well, we're slowly growing. We still have 20 days to the breadbasket policy. But yeah, the situation on the east, we've raided pretty much, pretty much all the northern part. But I've pulled back the units. The Department of the Pennsylvania needs to recuperate before we go in for another raid. Plus, I think we've busted up more or less all enemy armies, so they won't be coming back for a long time. Now, in the northeastern Virginia, the army of the northeastern Virginia is also pulling back to Washington. We have a new unit here, Blue Shells, from Maryland. Darn it, I forgot who asked for it, but here you go, mate. So Blue Shells from Maryland, blue coats, bright blue shirts, as much as we could go bright, and red pants. And yeah, well, I gave them the Spencer repeating rifles, so 350 yards with 16 rounds a minute. This unit is potent as hell. The only issue is gonna be if they start firing, they're gonna run out of ammunition pretty darn quick. You are under the command of Carlin. He's not the best commander, but he's pretty darn good. So yeah, here's your unit, mate. Moving towards west, we have an engagement here. So we've won this battle. We still have an engagement here. It seems like it's going in our favor, though we have... I know we started off with over 60,000 men. This number's wrong. But anyway, I think we're gonna beat that fort into dust. And then hopefully we're gonna engage the Florida State Militia with 30,000 men. That's why we actually attacked west with this army. The plan is to destroy this army of Tennessee, or batter it as much as we can, and then march on Nashville. In the far west, Department of the West is recuperating. I'm not sure if the supply situation is gonna be improved. If not, I still haven't decided, but if the supply situation will not improve and these two armies are gonna stay here, looks like it because they're building a depot, we're gonna upgrade the depot to level 2. Weapons, uniforms, small arms, provisions. There's not enough provisions here. Forage is low. But yeah, we've pretty much just captured this town. So we're gonna see 64%. Maybe I'm even gonna build a fort here. Might not be a bad idea, but it is June 4th. So I will build forts during the winter. I'm not exactly sure what these two armies are gonna do. In case of issues, we're gonna send the army of Washington there to shore up this path. Not sure where we're gonna send them. Somewhere in this area so they protect the road. But yeah, I'm gonna continue on. As I said, it's June 4th, 1862. And I'll tune in as soon as something interesting happens. Well, the army, that small army, has retreated up here and has taken over some land. So we're gonna go and chase it with the small, with the army of Washington. June 21st, still nothing. Department of the West got another division just because, oops, victory at Fort Burns. Oh, awesome. In regards to the army of the West Department, I gave it another division of 3 brigades because the army is down south. We're preparing to push down south. Before the winter comes, we'll try and smash those 2 armies, but the army up here is not strong enough, so I've recruited 3 more brigades. But yeah, the battle, oops, can we move there? The battle for Fort Burns, this one. Ooh, let's hope we engage in battle. Alright, let's see. The Battle of Fort Burns has ended with the Confederacy units retreating from the battlefield in good order. My command has earned us a total victory with the enemy army running for their lives. The enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 285 men. Their morale is believed to be broken. Our casualties were higher. Morale is nervous, with supply situation outstanding. That's good. We have captured some rifles, 0 guns. Support for the rebel cause waivers. Now let's try and engage this army. Oh! They're running away. Okay, if they're running away, we're gonna have an issue. With the army of the Washington, let's pause. I've been chasing this army of the Tennessee off the field, and while we did that, somebody burned down the depot here. So I'm moving the army of Washington back. Oh, it's 30,000, man. We're gonna have to chase it. We're gonna put some men into this Fort Burns garrison. There you go. We're gonna put in one of that and a cannon. We're gonna give them the Springfields and the cannons, not 6-pounders. Something with short range, because they're not of 12-pounder howitzers, probably. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade with that. How good are they? Mediocre. Well, have that. Now, readiness is low. Should we move this army to Nashville? Because we have to destroy the army of the Tennessee. Now if we move this army to Cairo, chasing down Florida State militia, we have to chase them down. We have to get them out of the state. Darn it. We're gonna go and chase. This army, what are we gonna give it? Forced march. Flying column. Movement speed plus 10, maximum supplies plus 50, level up by marching. That's it. Okay, so you know the plans. Let's hope we engage in a battle soon. We are actually killing a lot of them for rearguard action. They've also suffered a lot of units that are routed. So this is actually a good chase. They lost at least 1,000 men. Oh, finally agriculture 3. Alrighty, let's pause and see what we should take. Feed Europe. An act to allow the sale of crops to Europe at cheaper prices. This will greatly assist with European food shortages, increasing relations and reducing any eagerness in their part to intervene in the war. Relations with Europe go up, trade potential with Europe goes up, land sales income. We need to start getting more money in. The South has started recruiting. They're fielding more and more men. They've recruited at least 15,000, so we have to do something in regards to our income. Northern routes. Transport capacity goes up, production and demand of crops goes up by 25%, number of volunteers go down. What if we shoot... If we go for government funding? We're gonna go for government funding. We need to get an additional policy. How long? 28, 30 days. Okay, we're gonna go for government funding. We're gonna start printing some cash. What I'm worried about this army is its readiness is gonna go down. But we have to beat them into dust. Okay, they are retreating. We're gonna take back... Oh, wait a second. These are actually their ships. But they moved south, so we're gonna move back to this supply depot. Okay, it's low readiness, slow movement, which is fine. We need to take this over. Now, June 26th, did we recruit the units? 14 days is gonna take too long. I mean, too long. It's taking a long time. I would really like to march down here. 14 plus 12, that's 26,000. Nothing new in the east, though. We might have to bring an army to this area. Army of Washington will not be able to defend on both fronts. Anyway, let's move on. Well, it is July the 3rd, and more or less we can make another excursion into the enemy territory. Let's go and check. Yeah, they still have the same amount of men fielded. But what I'm doing here is we're gonna move the Department of the Pennsylvania because it's rested and ready to go down. We're gonna go and beat the South Carolina State Militia, 17,000 men. We can probably bust them up pretty good. In the middle, where the heck are we? There's a bit of an issue here. As soon as I move the army from one location to the other, it just flips over to enemy side. If I move the army here, we're gonna lose the depot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna march on Nashville. There's a supply depot down here. The enemy army that we've routed is in this area. They're building up a supply depot, so we have to keep the Department of the Ohio on this side. Now we have 18,000 men here, which I think can fend off the enemy army from this side. So we're gonna march on straight on Nashville and see what happens. Actually, go here. No, stop. Darn it. Are we getting our readiness up here? I hope we are, because while we're in the in orange, we cannot attack. Okay, let's move here, and then we're gonna move on Nashville. And let's hope the depot does not flip over again. We're still waiting for these units to get into the army. Yeah, 6 days, 12, 16. That's still a long way to get them on the field. But yeah, we're marching again. So hopefully we're gonna manage to grab some more land. Or at least pillage and loot. Okay, readiness is going up slowly. We do have supplies with this army. What are you guys doing? We have to be careful that this army doesn't get ambushed somehow. Okay. Now go down to Nashville. Army of the Tennessee says strength is 10,000. We have a stronger army here, which means we can fend them off. So that means with this army we're gonna go and try and attack this one again. But we have to push down south. There's a supply depot. Yeah, well, we have to wait. Well, it is Patterson versus Bodyguard. They have like 16,000 men. We have 27, 28. Well, 28 versus 17. They do... Well, actually, we do have more guns than they do. So yeah, let's engage this battle. We're gonna beat them into dust here. Battle of New Market, Virginia, July 9th, 1862. Battle of New Market. I do remember this battlefield. We're gonna do the same as the last time. We're gonna come down from the north and we'll try and squeeze them into a cauldron. Now this time I'm gonna move the cavalry on this side and block the bridge. If we do have the cavalry, I'm pretty sure we do. We only have one unit. The Shrieking's 69ers. Alrighty, so we're gonna move the Shrieking 69ers down south. And the rest is gonna go on the other side of the river. Well, they are all horse-drawn, so they can actually move faster than the rest. Let me just quickly reposition these thingies and the units. And I'm gonna tune in when we get into an engagement. Well, there they are. Seems like they're on both sides of the river. Oh boy, this is a mess. This is super odd. We're gonna get our guns in position. We did march down. Oh, this is not a good spot. Let's place the cannons over here. Let's place the other ones. Hopefully this will do. We'll see. We'll probably have to reposition them. So it seems like we already have a field. This unit got the sharpshooters perk. But like I said, we're marching from the north down this road. We're gonna position here, and the cavalry, the main issue here is gonna be on its own. It only has 2.2 thousand men, so let's hope they move across the river so we can blockade the port. I mean the port, the crossing. We're gonna go. Are there any defensive positions here? I don't want them to spot us, so let's hope they manage to get across the river, that they are gonna move across the river. Now, do we have the range? We're gonna go counter battery fire. These are the howitzers. These are the chains rifles. These are the 12-pounder Napoleons. We're gonna go counter battery fire. Let's move them there. We lost sight. Okay, so they're moving with the flank. There's a division that's gonna go through the woods, trying to outflank them. There's actually gonna be 2 divisions going into the woods. Let's move this division straight into the woods. Okay, seems like we're opening up. Can we initiate a bombardment? It's not the best positioning, but nothing we can do. Okay, this one is gonna move into the woods. We are set to counter battery fire. These guys will probably initiate bombardment. You go into the woods there. Now I'm also looking at if they can send a messenger from Patterson to Broadhead, and there's a road here, so it's fine. If I put him here, the messenger is gonna go this way, But when the army, when the unit gets to the bridge, the messenger will want to go across these two bridges and will not get through with the orders. So we'll have to be very careful when we try and get the bridge closed to the enemy. Okay, it seems like we're doing good. Long range, everybody. Man, there's two fields. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna send these two divisions, set them to long range as soon as they get into position. This is cavalry. This is... oh, we could bombard here. Let's do that. Go crazy on the bombardment on enemy cannons. Okay, nice. Let's speed up the time. We're gonna position and come from the flanks. So we're gonna try and capture them inside a circle. So 3 divisions are gonna come from this side. A 4 division is gonna come from this side out of the woods. This division is gonna march on from that side, and we're gonna try and close them in, box them in with the cavalry. We'll have them engaged first, then we're gonna move the cavalry in. Long range, please. No, 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 don't do that. I'm not gonna march them in front of the cannons. We still need to position this division. I hope they're gonna bring the cavalry across. Cohesion is good. Anybody tired? Rested? Well rested. Okay, go long range. Why don't you want to go long range? Something's again wrong with the freaking... It's so freaking wonky. I really hate that. Okay, let's move them over there. At least these guys are set to long range. They just don't want to go long range. I don't know why. We're blasting them away. Kaim! Goddammit. Tell your lads to go long range. 35 casualties. Ooh. Okay. Our cannons are just giving the hell to the enemy. Ooh, yeah, they're all firing. Look at that. Look at that view. Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay, we'll soon be in position. let's move them on the road. So they're gonna march down fast. Ooh. No. We're gonna start marching straight in. Patterson needs to stay here so he can send orders to the cavalry. Let's keep on blasting the enemy cannons. Pickett's brigade, 3,000 men. This brigade, 3,000 men. Ooh, wait a second. This division is gonna be in for a fight. Let's see. Well, they do have some experience, nothing spectacular yet. We're gonna start marching in slowly. Do give the long range orders, please. Let's hope he gets the cavalry across. We're being blasted. Okay, I hear shots. We're gonna attack their cannons, that's what we have to route. Oops. No, stop. Attack. You go and suppress that unit. Okay, we have engaged Reynolds Brigade. Where's the fourth one? Coming on the flank. These divisions coming in as well. If they're gonna march in, we're gonna turn on the flank. I'm not sure what these guys are doing, but we'll wait. If they start moving, we're gonna double time it. Time to move in the cavalry, I hope. I guess. Then we're gonna dismount. Okay, at least the feuds have stopped. You guys need to double time it. We need to attack their flank. The cavalry is already pushing in. As soon as we engage this flank, we're gonna push on, but we have to close the gap with the cavalry. Okay, advance. The first two lines are gonna be engaged. They're coming in. We're gonna turn them on the flank. Where's the cavalry at? Is it on the move? Still waiting for orders. Skirmishers are doing quite okay. should start moving soon. Reynolds Brigade, oh look at the casualties, 450 already. Okay, they got their orders, we have to start moving in. Recall the skirmishers. Okay, what are you guys doing? The woods, they do mess up. Your movement, I guess. So we're gonna move straight on to the river. This cannon should be pretty busted up. 60 casualties, 10 guns. They have 15 casualties, 5 guns. So our units should be able to brush them aside when they get close. Come on, are you guys marching, and why not? Nope. Okay, this will do. Advance. This unit got kind of stuck. It's gonna take forever for the orders to get in. Dismount. Okay, we have to deny the enemy from getting across. This division is marching, this one's engaged. I just don't know what the heck this one's doing. Well, actually, it's waiting for its orders, but this kind of sucks. We've committed the cavalry. '69ers. Just keep on pounding the enemy. How many? 800 only. Good, very good. They will not last long. Could actually turn on them. I could send individual brigades in, but I do want to march in with the division. Where the heck is the messenger? Counter battery firing. Okay, finally. And what are they doing? Oh, they're moving to the road. Oh, Jesus. That sucks. You know what? Double time it. Everybody's engaged pretty much everywhere. We have again a field. We're gonna have to push their flank. So let's start pushing. These guys will have to take some rest soon. They seem to be moving. How's the cavalry doing? 200 losses. We have 81 casualties. Very nice. We're gonna block block that crossing. Okay, light them up, boys, light them up. Run. We'll actually send this unit in, and we'll send this one to the flank. How close are they to routing? 300 casualties. Ammunition 43. What are you guys doing? We've routed a unit. Okay, they're being flanked. No. Move. Yeah, this is messed up. This needs to be fixed in game. They're getting shot in their backs because I don't know what the heck they're doing. Look at that. Outflank, flanking fire, artillery fire, everything is messed up. Okay, 450, they should rout anytime. It's interesting they're not wavering yet. Okay. Keep on pushing. If the developers are watching this, please do fix how the units do. No, don't get too close. We need to block the passage. Okay, let's get these guys in front. Enemies retreating. Okay. Well, that was a good one. We're still gonna try and inflict as many casualties as we can, which means we're gonna pursue them and try and squeeze them in, because they have nowhere to run now. We're gonna block the breach. George H. Thomas. You'll probably get fired. Legendary fame, cautious, inspiring, skilled administrator, unpredictable. He's an artillery officer. Come on, Shreks. Shreks, 69ers are gonna have a field day here. This unit almost routed. Still have 49. Like minutes to oh, come on. We still have 49 minutes to spend, so we're gonna try and destroy as many brigades as we can. Come on, let's... well, you cannot push. Get across in the field. The only thing I'm worried about with this cavalry is ammunition. Okay, what about cannons? We should go fire at will, and we should go fire at will as well. Well, actually, because we're out of time, they can fire what they have left. Just keep pushing towards the breach. Oh man, this is a complete annihilation of an enemy army. Look at that. The 69ers, Shrek 69ers, they're gonna open up again. Why not? Oh, they did open up. Yeah, good. Nice. Get to the breach. Double time it, boys. Double time it. "31 minutes. They're completely surrounded. "28 minutes, 27, and we're opening up on them. Oh man, this is gonna be a bloodbath. We have them like a fish in a barrel. And that was the plan straight from the start. Okay, slow down. I'm not exactly sure why the game lags, but it's probably because the units here don't know what to do. And it is literally they are being like shot like fish in a barrel. The firing squads are all around them. Yeah, the game kinda lags because they don't have a... They are probably the pathfinding is trying to find a way out. But look at that. Oh my god, it's lagging like hell. Shrek's donkeys running out of ammunition. These guys must have inflicted an insane amount of casualties. Let's see, 450 Pickett's brigades, 700 casualties. Let me zoom out of the map. Yeah, this is a complete annihilation of the enemy army. There is no point in moving the cannons because there's no more time, but doesn't matter. Let's just watch the carnage. It won't last long because when all the brigades actually go red. Oh, they did get away. Why aren't you firing? Okay, they should open up on this last brigade. Wait, are we engaged in melee fighting? Melee? Let's get them up on the horses. 6 more minutes. Okay, we're not in melee anymore. These guys are still being lit up. 450 losses. Okay, give them the cold steel. Maybe they're gonna surrender. But yeah, these units that were stuck here should surrender. Yeah, now it stopped lagging, so it was the pathfinding. The AI just couldn't find its way out. Oh boy, look at that. Major federal victory, what else? We only lost 900 men, they lost 5,000. We lost a few guns, interesting. They lost 30, well, they lost all. Oh boy, this was a proper slaughter. So yeah, I hope you liked the battle. If you did, do subscribe. Let me know if you want a unit on the battlefield, because it's getting more and more interesting to fight. Select the colors of the uniforms if you want to as well. Also, do like the video, post a comment, because it really helps out the channel. And yeah, see you in the next one.